When I'm getting ready for a race, there's a lot to prepare for. I have enough to worry about, but I never worry about my oil. My sled's ready. Is yours?
Today on Sledhead 24/7, it's one of the great places to ride in North America. Travel with us to West Yellowstone, Montana. We'll share the best of West Yellowstone. It's big country with big trails and for sure, really big fun. Later, our own mountain man Paul Mack and his team of test riders report from Snowshoot. It's the annual gathering of major sled manufacturers and their latest models. Our crew does the testing so you can find the perfect sled that fits your riding style. And it's amazing what you can do on a snowmobile, even in summer. Check out what these racers do when the snow is not falling. At Watercross, the goal is simple. Get across the lake first and stay dry.
But I'm
Host
standing
Misha
next to Jeff
Johnson
Fisher.
checks in with Watercross world champ Jeff Fisher to discover how and why they do it. Those stories and more straight ahead. Sledhead 24/7 hits the trail now.
Welcome to another edition of Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, and this is your Snowmobile Connection. Simply put, if it happens in the world of snowmobiles, we will have it on our show and on our website, sledhead24-7.com. Now, if you're a rider looking for a new great destination, and really what rider isn't, we've got one for you. It's one of the biggest and the best actually, and one that you need to put on your bucket list immediately. Tag along into the world-class riding destination of West Yellowstone.
When snowmobilers hear the word Yellowstone, different thoughts come to mind. Beauty, wildlife, and great places to ride. The scenery is second to none. Wildlife can be seen around just about every corner, and the trails are manicured daily. A ride through Yellowstone is like riding through a painting from the Old West. This is how it must have looked to the pioneers that settled here. But the modern world has caught up with Yellowstone. Recently, the national park tightened restrictions again that allow only up to 318 snowmobiles into the park per day, all of which must meet BAT restrictions.
BAT means Best Available Technology. The park is requiring that for all motorized vehicles. The big furor initially was caused by the snowmobile because they were two strokes. Now the Park Service has come out and agreed and are saying that actually snowmobiles in their cleaned up situation with the BAT are causing less impact than snow coaches.
But the BAT rules don't mean the end of great riding in Yellowstone. Oh, far from it. While some folks may think that the tightening of emissions and traffic regulations have put a damper on the fun, the truth is that West Yellowstone offers hundreds of miles of trails and backcountry riding right outside the park.
Oh, they've got everything. If you come out here with just a regular sled and you want a trail ride, there's almost 500 miles of trails outside the park. Inside the park is really limited, but outside the park it's just unlimited. You got trails, you can trail ride, you got bowls you can go play in and deep powder ride, and you can boondock, and you can spend all day stuck if you want.
So don't change your plans. Come on in. The riding is fine.
We have some of the best places, and we have a great base with West Yellowstone with having the hotels and the restaurants. A lot of those places you're kind of off on your own, and while there's some great riding, we have the other things as well with the restaurants and the bars and things to do while you're here.
The town of West Yellowstone has everything a snowmobiler could want. Dealerships and service for every make, lodging for any budget, restaurants, nightlife, and did we mention an average of 143 inches of snow per year.
we love it out here. It's just, it's so plain, simple. Like where we come from, it's totally different. You can't ride your sleds right through the middle of the city, go out to dinner on your snowmobiles, do whatever you want. It's really, really nice town. People are great, food's good, everything.
Whether you bring your own long track or rent a sled for the first time, there's snowmobile rentals and local guides on every corner.
So we flew out, we stayed in West Yellowstone down at the Kelly Inn. And then they kind of run through Yellowstone Adventures, and that's what we rent through instead of bringing our own sleds out, because we don't have long tracks. Back in Wisconsin, we come with short tracks. Come out here about twice now, same time last year, Christmas, and we leave, a couple days after, but it's beautiful out here.
From the beginner to the seasoned pro, there are endless places to ride. Some call it snowmobile heaven. So what are you waiting for? West Yellowstone is right in your backyard.
Tell me that doesn't look awesome. I'm not kidding you. When I went there last year, the scenery in the Powder literally takes your breath away. You don't believe me? Go out there and check it out for yourself. All right, well, if you want more information on West Yellowstone, log on to our website at sledhead24-7.com. Sled fans, stay right where you are. We'll be right back.
Thanks, MJ. When Sledhead 24/7 returns, we'll have the latest news from Snowshoe. Paul Mack and his team of test riders check out the mountain machines. We'll reveal which sled came out on top and which one is the best for the type of riding you prefer. And it's a summer flashback as these racers share what it takes to win when the lakes are not frozen. What's the latest news from ISOC and the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Series? We'll share the schedule and the plans to race snowcross indoors. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. By Arctic Cat, share our passion. Loctite, the professional's choice. And by Polaris, terrain domination.